29 degrees over at Reagan National Airport, looking at 23 over in Winchester and 30 in Warrenton. Let's show you the wind gusts at this hour. We're looking at wind gusts that, for the most part, that are going to be in the 30-mile-per-hour range. 20-mile-per-hours over in Luray. Show you what's going on. It feels like temperatures mainly in the teens this hour. 18 in Warrenton, 19 in Quantico. Feels like 17 over at Andrews. Future wind gusts, they are going to settle down just a little bit as we move through the late afternoon hours, but it is going to stay cold out there, and with mainly clear skies tonight, look for temperatures to plummet rather quickly after sunset. Here's our wider view Stormwatch 7 satellite and radar. A few flurries just to the north of the Mason-Dixon line, not going to amount to a whole lot. Going out to lunch for this afternoon, temperatures just around 30 degrees. Wind chill factors are going to make it feel a lot colder than that. Here's our future wind chills, and it does show those wind chills beginning to take a dive, and then as those winds settle down and we move into the day tomorrow, we're going to look for not as cold conditions. For tonight, though, 29 degrees, rush hour commute. It does stay dry. Sunset time now past 5:30. Mainly clear and cold overnight, 13 to 20 degrees. Wake up temperatures mainly in the teens and lower 20s. And our futurecast for the day tomorrow looking good. Lots of sunshine during the noontime hour. However, clouds are going to begin to increase just a bit later in the day, and then a round of wet weather on the way for the day on Sunday. Could start off with a little bit of wet snow before changing over to all rain. Daytime highs tomorrow just around 38 degrees. There's the sunshine for you. Here's your 7-day outlook, looking at temperatures that are going to be on the chilly side, at least for the time being. But still, Adriana, no big snowstorms on the way. And Sunday for Super Bowl, it's just going to be wet around here.
Happening tonight on 2020, both mothers of the teenage girls who stabbed their 12-year-old friend 19 times and left her for dead are talking to David Muir after learning their children's fate. Now, the teenagers claim they did it to appease the mysterious fictional character Slender Man. ABC's David Muir joins us right now. And David, thank you for your time. This was an absolutely brutal assault. In the interrogations, Morgan Geyser seems cold, matter of fact about her actions. We learned the two planned the attack for 5 months. Morgan's attorney said it was clear when he first met her she had mental illness. So you asked her mom outright, did she not see any warning signs here?
Yeah, and that's the incredible thing. I think in looking back, hindsight is 20/20, of course, but this is one of the things that you rarely see. And we were allowed to document these families for more than 3 years now. These are the families of the 12-year-olds who committed this unspeakable act. And what do you do if you're a mom, if you're a parent of a child who does this? And then for years they have spent traveling to these facilities where their daughters have been locked up. And it's interesting, you know, we do ask Morgan's mother, were there warning signs missed? And what we uncover, what you learn tonight about mental health in Morgan's family in their past, and whether or not that should have alerted folks along the way to be looking for things. And in fact, one of the examples that we talk about tonight is her mother recounts showing her daughter the movie Bambi, you know, the Disney classic Bambi, when she was a young girl, and her reaction, and that it didn't sit well with her mother all the way back then. And you'll start to see perhaps some of the evidence over time that maybe in looking back were red flags. But this is sort of an extraordinary portrait tonight of families and what they do when your child does something horrific at such a young age. And even larger than that, I think this is for parents across the country. If you've got computers in the home and smartphones in the home, which we all do, and they're not going away, what do you do to protect your children from these fictional characters on the internet? Because at 10, 11, 12 years old, it's still hard. Your mind is still developing to sort of differentiate between reality and fantasy. And these two girls, as you'll see tonight, were lured in.
And it's so fascinating because I watched part of your interview with them, and you spoke to Morgan Geyser's mother and asked her what it was like for her watching that interrogation. Did she seem as though this wasn't her child, it was someone else?
You know, Adriana, she said virtually that, you know, that's a different person. That's not my child. I don't know who that is. And, you know, they were locked up for a long time before they even had any mental health help while behind bars. It was part of being sort of trapped between the adult court system and the juvenile court system. And her mother remembers a distinct difference the moment her daughter started treatment for mental health issues. She said it was like a light went on for my daughter. Of course, that doesn't take away what they did. Remember, this was a 12-year-old girl stabbed 19 times in the woods, left for dead, and somehow, and this was a miracle in and of itself. And